Choosing a Research Design by Teresa Patera, North Central University, October 25th, 2018. The title of this researcher's dissertation is Comparative Study on Reading and Math Strategies for English Language Learners, Brick and Mortar versus Online Learning. The research highlights the current strategies used by teachers to close the achievement gap for English proficiency among English language learners. The research is intended to support the use of online learning and digital strategies in English as a Second Language (ESL) classrooms, especially in reading and math. West Virginia law, Every Student Succeeds Act, mandates that schools must close the achievement gap for English proficiency among English language learners. And although technology is another required component in schools today, 10% of educators across the United States do not use educational technologies. 8% do not support the increased use of technology, and approximately more than half of educators across the United States do not agree that online instruction has the same outcomes as brick-and-mortar education, according to surveys from the National Educators Association and Inside Higher Ed. The purposes of this mixed methods research are to relate the views of ELL teachers to the use of technology in ESL classrooms and to examine current literature and effective strategies used by ELL teachers for math and reading and how they can be modified or accommodate to fit an online learning environment. The research questions are: can one meet the needs of multi-age ELLs in a digital classroom for reading and math? Can curriculum for English as a second language be differentiated online? Is online instruction of ELLs just as effective as on-site classes? Hypothesis number 1. One can meet the needs of multi-age and multi-level ELLs in a digital classroom for reading and math. Hypothesis 2. Curriculum for ESL can be differentiated online. Hypothesis 3. Online instruction of ELLs is just as effective as face-to-face classes. Mixed methods research is best suited for this dissertation to overcome the limitations of a single design. Mixed methods research supports a theoretical perspective, complements the strengths of a single design, overcomes the weaknesses of a single design, and addresses questions at different levels. Criswell explains qualitative research as one that uses words to support a thesis, unlike quantitative research, which uses numerical data. Criswell contends that hypotheses cannot truly be proven, but only not rejected. The data speaks for itself as concrete measurements of success or failure of a theory is demonstrated. Mixed method research has both qualitative and quantitative characteristics, numerical data, and descriptive narrative. The outline of quantitative research is the hypothesis, followed by measurable data, and concluding by accepting or rejecting the hypothesis. Ideas are presented and a hypothesis is developed later in the qualitative research, according to McMaster and Genadin. In mixed methods research, different sources, themes, data, and analysis are used in one research study. The purpose is to provide a deeper knowledge of the problem and solution by implementing multiple approaches. One key word in qualitative research is findings, as opposed to results in quantitative research. An unbiased objective view is acquired in the results due to the representation of quantities, true facts, as results. A subjective view, more detailed explanation with reasoning, is acquired through the findings. Mixed methods research provides both facts backed up by data and opinion backed up by open-ended questions. This aids in explaining and interpreting multiple types of sources. The first research design to be considered is sequential explanatory mixed methods research. Sequential explanatory mixed methods research is characterized by the collection and analysis of quantitative data, followed by a collection and analysis of qualitative data. The qualitative data is related to the quantitative data. The quantitative data will be collected by a Likert-type survey emailed to ESL teachers in several school districts across the United States. The results will be visually represented in a chart of percentages for strongly agree, neutral, disagree, and strongly disagree. These teachers will also answer open-ended questions to be analyzed into thematic qualitative data. The themes will be meeting multiple ages and levels, strategies and differentiation for English language learners, and effectiveness of a digital environment. The purpose of sequential explanatory mixed methods research is to use qualitative results to assist in explaining and interpreting the finding of qualitative study. The discussion will relate to the quantitative findings from the open-ended questions to the results of the qualitative data from the survey. The detailed descriptions from the teacher's opinions and observations can enhance the percentages. The sequential explanatory mixed methods research can be useful when unexpected results arise from a study. If the percentages show a majority of neutral, disagree, or strongly disagree votes, the qualitative themes can explain the discrepancies. A generalization of the qualitative data can be made with the support of the quantitative data. The second research design to be considered is sequential transformative mixed methods research. The characteristics of the sequential transformative mixed methods design is the collection and analysis of either quantitative or qualitative data first. The results and findings are then discussed in the interpretation paragraphs. The qualitative findings of the teacher's open-ended answers can be presented first, followed by the statistical charts from the quantitative data of the Likert-type survey. Then an interpretation of both data types can be intertwined in the discussion. The purpose of the transformative mixed methods design is to use the methods that best serve a theoretical perspective. The qualitative narrative will serve as the opinions and observations of the ESL teachers. The following quantitative data will transform the descriptive analysis into factual percentages. This will allow the audience to see the final results and transform their opinions on digital content usage in the ESL classroom to improve English proficiency of English language learners. Even though there is little guidance on structuring transformative design, this researcher can have the choice of presenting either types of data first to best suit the theoretical perspective. The sequential transformative mixed methods research can be easy to describe and to report, regardless of the initial time required. In the dissertation research, quantitative results from the survey can be presented first, followed by an explanation with the related open-ended questions. This way, the audience will see the facts first and then understand the reasons behind the ratings of the concepts. A mixed methods research design can bring both factual data and detailed opinions with reasoning together. This will serve to deepen the support for the thesis and hypothesis. These interpretations and analysis, combined with the explanations, will outweigh the weaknesses of single qualitative or quantitative design. Using both statistics from a Likert-type survey and descriptive answers from open-ended questions will enhance the research on many levels.